Live. Yep.
Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
BaHaSham,
BaHaSham,
Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Qadash.
Number one to the Apostle Elder GreatMillStone. Shalom to like out there doing this work of faithful labor, love, true sincerity. Brothers, GMS living faithful in Jersey, / pray for a few days. We're here with the weekly sit down, and the title is going to be Jake sees the bait, not the hook. All right, so with that.
It's Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because
turn the
they
camera.
are many." And
should we face?
and in horsemen,
Hey, brothers, move, shift like this.
yeah, because it's a little dark.
Yeah, keep going.
It says, Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots.
Might as well just probably just go out a little bit.
Go out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, step out, y'all.
Switch.
No. Is that right?
The brother might be right if
Yeah, you wanna
stand here. I'll go on that.
Because it might still be dark.
Oh, like this way you say?
Turn. Yeah, let me see.
Is it dark now? You see it?
Nah. Yeah, you're right. It's better. This better. Yeah, the sun. Yeah.
Yep.
Follow this brother to the north. No directions.
That's perfect. Guys.
Yeah.
All right, so it says, Isaiah chapter 31, verse 1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither do they seek the Lord.
Right, and it's the easiest thing to roll with who you see got the bigger numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's what a coward would do, because they're not really looking into the information. They just going to roll with the punches as it comes and goes. So our people, they trust in oppression. They trust within the society, when clearly now everybody want to speak out, and it's like it's some big surprise. Oh, for 400 years we've been going through this. Oh, for this happened, and people want to bring up circumstance. Well, why was you talking all this shit already? You know what I'm saying? But you love to get that stimulus package though. You was waiting on that. You know what I'm saying? Jake looking up to everything else within the society, the music, the basketball players, the football players. You're looking up to everything else within the society. Now when something like this happens, you want to cry outrage, but not knowing that Esau's really setting you up for failure, man. You know what I'm saying? That's short-term thinking, man. The Lord programmed us to think way better than to be smarter than Esau, man. But within this time, what the scripture say? He's wiser than the children of light, something like that.
Yeah, he's wiser than the children of light.
Yeah.
No. Esau.
Children of this generation. I'll look it up.
Yeah. Somebody grab it real quick.
Yeah, I'll make mention too that what's going on. You got 3 sets of parties. All right, you got the protesters out there, which are the black folks, and they're peacefully protesting, trying to voice their selves to the government, to stop with all the injustice. And then you got paid agitators. All right, you got rioters. All right, that's another
Luke
party.
16 and
then
8.
you got the looters.
Luke 16 and 8.
So really, I was watching Dabu. He even made mention on how they finding out that I guess under George Soros, these little handlers, millionaires are paying, for these paid agitators, to get from city to city, state to state. They're feeding them, and they're going out there with the same tactics. So this is a plan of Esau. Esau hijacked, 2/3 crop. He hijacked their protests. And look, as the title said, what Jake take the bait, see the bait but not the hook. You got duped. They duped you twice. That's why you need the Lord, man.
You got it.
You look for 16 and 8.
Yeah.
This is St. Luke chapter 16, verse 8. And the Lord commended the unjust steward, because he had done wisely, for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light.
Exactly. And why? Because our people are looking up to Esau instead of looking past all his wickedness and past his evil deeds, man, and looking up to their Heavenly Father. That's what the knowledge and the wisdom comes from, is their Heavenly Father. You depending on somebody now, you subject unto them. You know what I'm saying? The Most High have us subject unto righteousness. Esau trying to have you subject unto wickedness and more oppression, man. You know, so that makes no sense whatsoever. So whatever you do within the society, by you trusting within the society, thinking that things is going to get better and not worse as they are going to get, then hey, you only fooling yourselves, man. You living in a like how you being a person that be in a fucking desert somewhere, you dying of thirst, and you start seeing mirages and shit. America's nothing but a big mirage, man, and you believing in it, man. For what? When it's done nothing but harm you this whole time. So why think things are going to get even better, man? You know?
Yeah, you actually had a George Floyd mentioned in camp. George Floyd's brother spoke to Joe Biden and asked Joe Biden to give him justice for his brother. And it's like you barking up the wrong tree, my man.
Yeah.
And this is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 17 of the Spirit. As for us, our eyes break down. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Exactly, the same nation. How can you expect the nation that raped, robbed, and stole you as a people do you harm, man? All right, put you, hard bonded slavery, man. Now it's supposedly free, but really you're still slave mentally, man. You know, taking everything from you, and you're gonna sit here and cry out to them to save you? Crazy, man. You're supposed to be crying out to the Lord. So read that one more time up.
It says, Lamentation 4 and 17, as for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help.
Yeah, it's vain help when you're going to another nation to save you. All right, go ahead.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Esau, Moab, Ammon, Japheth, all the other nations, they're not going to save you. Even Ham, you're calling yourself African, all right, as if you're the Hamite people. Even they're not sticking their neck out to come over here and recover you, you know? So it's vain, man. All of you guys, man. It's stupid. You got to crawl back unto the Lord, man. This is the time for you to cry, all right?
So Psalm chapter 58, verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they are born, speaking lies. So here it is, the wicked, man. They're wicked from the womb. So how can you pray to somebody that's wicked for righteousness, man? You know, how could you pray to somebody that's wicked for justice? They're not gonna do it for you, man. That's why this is Isaiah chapter 26, verses 10. Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord. So there's no way that he'll ever do the right thing and put laws in place to benefit you, man. You don't only to be to step on your back, man, and to put his knee on your neck, all right, literally. So that's the only thing that Esau, the so-called white man, will do for you. It's literally programmed in him to be the wicked, man, right? That's what I was going to say. Can the leopard change his spots? You know, he can't. Can the so-called white man, can these Edomites stop being wicked? He can't, man. So why the hell would you look for him for righteousness, man? Matter of fact, I got one more. This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Period, man. Right? So as long as the wicked are in rulership, you will continually be in a state of mourning. That's why we need that transition of power, period, man. You know? Like the scripture says, it should translate it from one people to another. That's what you should be praying for. That's what you should be seeking, man. When we come into rulership, by Yahawah, then everything is going to be peaceful, man. You're going to get your justice and so on, man.
Hey, I got one here going in on the people that you're actually coming to for refuge and salvation, right? Micah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. See, the so-called white man doesn't go to sleep unless he's thought of some wicked scheme and some wicked trap to take up you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Case in point, look at so-called Black Lives Matter, man. All right, here it is. It was funded by the damn devil, George Soros, man. So he's the one that set up Black Lives Matter, got you all the picket signs for you to go out there and protest to him for, and then at the same time infiltrate you with other Edomites and other Edomite affiliated groups. all right, that incite violence on top of 2/3 of our people that are going to bring Jacob's trouble upon all Israelites, man. Because really, at the end of the day, we all know that the Edomites, according to Psalms 73rd chapter, they aren't in trouble as you Jake saw. Okay, they could get caught out there in the riots or whatever. It won't be as big of a punishment as you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When it is morning, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand." All right, so that's the mindset of this devil, man. When he wakes up in the morning, all right, he can't go to sleep unless he thinks and devises some mischief against you, and in the morning he gets up and he practices it. All right. It says, "And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage." All right. And these are the same people that you're coming up to and begging that you could be equal to. All right. When here it is, the whole time you were above them. You know.
Yeah, I got stuff.
Back at that real quick, when you watch that documentary 13, it shows you just that. So where how Jake came out of captivity, all right, and it seemed that Esau was trying to, okay, now I'm doing good by you blacks, all right, but he just basically transformed their slavery, man. Now it wasn't so much open, man. Then Jason was getting hung and shit like that. Then that was transformed into what, segregation, and then segregation was ended, so to speak. So-called, and then what, it was transformed into what, war and drugs, man. So that's Esau's plan, man. It comes as if it's nice for you, it's good for you, but really it just hurts you.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is why we gotta look to our fathers, man. All right, come back to the Most High, and the elect is doing that. All right, while the 2/3 are gonna get destroyed. Now, look at the accounts. Now, here's a prayer of David. This is what David did when he was oppressed, right? It says, "A prayer of David, hear the right, O Yahawah, attend unto my cry, give ear unto my prayer, that goeth not out of foreign lips." So 2/3 is steps. You're not teaching 2/3, but for the wicked of our people, when you speak, it's foreign to the Most High, because you don't know the name of the Lord. All right, you don't know His ways. All right, you despise the message. Okay, you despise this truth. He says, let my sentence come forth from thy presence. Let thou eyes behold the things that are evil. Thou hast proved my heart. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me and shall find nothing. I am proposed that my mouth shall not transgress concerning the works of man. By the word of thy lips, I have kept me from the path of the destroyer. All right. Hold up my goings in my paths, that my footsteps slip not. I have called upon thee, for thou wilt hear me, O Yahawah. Incline thou ear unto me, and hear my speech. Show thou marvelous loving kindness, O thou that savest by thy right hand them which put their trust in thee, from those that rise up against them. Keep me as the apple of the eye, hide me under the shadow of thy wings, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat, and their mouth they speak proudly. They have now compassed us and our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Arise, O Yahawah, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thou sword. From men which are thou hand, O Lord, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures. They are full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes.
And that shows you right there, man. That shows you a prime example right there. Why generation after generation, where all Edomites they always got the privilege, or they always got the upper hand. Why? Because the scripture clearly shows you that they have their portion in this life, and that hand their substance down to their babies. We don't have generational wealth amongst Jacob. He wasn't meant to have it. Esau has generational wealth that's passed down and passed down. That's why you had that was it that guy they was talking about I don't even know what sport he fucking play or Jake Fromm or some shit like that. Y'all heard about that? That the athlete Jake Fromm, he said something about like only like elite whites should have guns or some shit like that. So that shows you, you know what I'm saying, the mindset of them as far as like, because they know that inheritance be passed down from generation to generation dealing with white people, man. You know what I'm saying? This is their portion. So you demanding equality when it's their portion to be on top within this world as it currently states, man. That don't make no sense. But yet you can't see it. Why? Because you're not giving your ears and you're not giving your eyes and your mind to these scriptures, man. To the words of Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi.
Yeah, I just want to do a correction because I said foreign. It was feigned lips. It says, "Hear the right, O Yahawah, attend unto my cry, give ear unto my prayer that goeth not out of feigned lips." And when you look the word feign up, all right, it's basically treachery. All right, it's basically treachery, deceit, deceitfully, false. All right, subtlety, fraud. You know, I just wanted to correct that.
And Jake is basically being exploited, man. This whole protest, man. Now when you look at it in hindsight, man, this whole protest, man, and now it's going global now with the protest, man. And you're trying to tell me that this is a protest over one black man, some Quran name. No, it's bigger than that, man. It's an agenda that they're trying to accomplish, man. And they're slandering videos of people and every things on Fox News, man. Because they're basically putting footage of people's stores, man. You know? So now they're being paid that you're a bunch of animals and savages. Okay? And then it's being instigated by the agents, man, that are in the protests, man. Okay? That's being funded by George Soros, man. You know? The Black Lives Matter movement, man, is a white terrorist organization, man. Okay? Set up and bought and paid for, man. You know? And Jake is being, they feel like they're sincere or whatever else they will be. And they will end these people, man. And then lead you down a slippery slope, man. And they're going to lead to their destruction, man.
Yeah, I just want to add to you because what they're doing, you know, is really what Esau want to do is bring martial law, Rich. All right, and here it is. They get their martial law because we're under medical martial law. Now, when they declare real martial law, all right, guess what? The Constitution gets suspended. You know, so now, you know, as I was watching and doing some research, whatever, it was said that, you know, once they suspend the Constitution, then they want to bring in the 7 Noah Hind laws, which were passed back in 1991 with Senior Bush. All right, so it's up there. It's already signed and sealed, but they haven't acted on it yet, and they need to get the Constitution out the way. And then they said they want to judge you according to those laws, man. And that's when the guillotines, that's when in the street, the firing line, and all of that, man. So really, all this was, you know, orchestrated by Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, all right, to Esau, to do these things, to get this thing to that level, man. Because this is the end, man. All right, we ain't going back to the old normalcy of how America used to be. This is the new norm, and it's only going to get worse. All right, because we're at the end of Esau's kingdom, man.
This is Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, talking about the Edomites, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and shall think to change times and laws. There you go. He wants to change the law. Right? And they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and dividing of times. So really, what the brother's saying is absolutely correct. All right? This devil wants to demonize our people, as in Revelation 12th chapter, the 10th verse, the accuser of our brethren. Now, you know, the more that our people lash out, and the more that you can point a finger at us, the more you have the opportunity, all right, to take away our rights. Look, there's an 8 p.m. curfew in New York City, and if you caught outside, they're gonna consider you a looter, and they're gonna bust you over your head and lock you up, man. All right. And to show that it's real and it's serious, they're arresting Uber drivers out there, man. People delivering food back and forth, and it's clear that they're an Uber driver. Uber biker on a bike with a damn backpack with food in it. You know? So these devils are out for blood, man. This is truly Satan coming down on them with great wrath because he knows that he has a short time.
Yeah, when you go into that 7 hind laws, you know, that is a rehearsal of what they practice in the Talmud. The Talmud, man. So these elites, you know, they don't believe in the Bible. They don't believe in the Lord laws. They believe in what they created, which is in the Talmud, certain commandments that which they created, which is all clear to be opposite of the scriptures. You know, I was on YouTube. I was looking for El Pastor Gardner lesson years ago, and I was looking for it, but it must be down. He compared. He did the Talmud laws. You know,
I remember saving it a while back. Yeah, because like that's what they call like antinomian, or like they have the different antinomian groups. Like everything with under the umbrella of the the Illuminati, the elites, and all that, the different subgroups underneath them. They consider antinomian groups, anti obviously against, and nomian meaning from nomos meaning the law. So they're against the law. Against whose law? Against the laws of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And it clearly shows, like how the brother said, like when you line them up, line for line, and you can see that, man. Why you think they have like the NAMBLA, the Boy Lovers Association? Why you think they're trying to sign acts for a pedophilia and different things like that? You know what I'm saying? That's all because that goes accordingly and against the ways of the Most High. Anything that they can do that's opposite of the Most High, that's righteousness to them, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Esau big mad. He big mad. See, this thing is deep, you know, to the point that this hatred that Esau has for the so-called minority, blacks and Latinos, it goes back to Jacob and Esau. These elites want that birthright back. This is why they're playing this game, all right, to try to get us in, you know, in a hostage mode before Yahawashi comes. We're their hostages, man. All right, but guess what? Edomites not gonna hold us forever because we don't belong to you. I got a quick preset. This is Psalms up close to heart. Psalms 50 and 14. Offer unto the Most High thanksgiving and pay thy vows unto the Most High, and call upon me in the day of trouble. That's how Yahawah done. It says, I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. But unto the wicked, Yahawah said, what hast thou to do to declare my statute, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? You know, they claiming that they the Jews, you know, that the Jews of the Bible, the Israelites. They're not the Israelites. Where's the other tribes, man? That's why they had to go and get into all of that, you know, Talmud and create their own, what they call it, Judaism.
That was back in the 700 something with King Bulin. He incorporated, you know, the Talmud to try to see what would best fit them and whatever they'll do later on down the line.
You basically, you know, forcing yourself into the covenant that had nothing to do with you. All right, so the Lord said, but unto the wicked, the Most High say, what hast thou to do to declare my statute, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth, seeing thou hatest instruction, and casteth my words behind thee? Did not they do that? They got their own laws, right? It says, verse 18, when thou sawest a thief, then thou considerest with him, and hast been partakers with adulterers. Thou gavest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, which is Jacob. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes.
Going into some of that slander, don't be surprised if when the second wave of the coronavirus comes back into play, that they're going to blame it on these Black Lives Matter protests as well. They're going to blame that on you niggas, Latinos, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You know? Everything's going to be your fault.
Well, it says, verse 22, now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, least I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Whoso offendeth, whoso offereth praise, glorify me. And to him that ordereth his conversation of right, will I show the salvation of the Most High. You know, and that's very important because, and that's very important because what these Edomites, start with these elites, these Rawchaas, all right, the Esau, Edom, the house of Esau, what they're doing is coming, they're attacking the Lord. They're telling the Lord, you ain't gonna do nothing. You know, these I'm gonna make them my slaves. The hell with what you made covenant between us. Do something then. That's exactly in a few words, that's what they're saying, man. You know, they're trying to bring us into this new world, okay, which is man and technology merged together to be transhumans, to be cyborgs, and they want to be the gods where they rule over us through these computers, all right, and they be able to determine whether we live or die, whether, you know, they can determine how fast our heartbeat is. They can tell wherever we at in the world. They can see that we're walking to this corner store, we're walking home, you running on a track, you know, you're at your job at such and such block on such and such zip code. You know, they want to be as the Most High. They want to be able to where, you know, they could take you out at any given time, all right, without even coming down in your face and putting a gun into your face and shooting you. They could just cut you off from society, man. You know, it just really, it's all about Esau trying to get that birthright, man. But, you know, as the topic is, man, you know, Jake, you know, you don't see the, how I go? You don't see the bait, just the hook, man.
You know, Esau, man, the scriptures say they that hate me love death. So you got people that actually hate the Most High, man. Esau is definitely one of them. And when you hate people, when you hate somebody, you ain't saying nothing nice about it, man. You know, it's really Esau thinks that the Most High is in the way. Yeah. You know, and that he just needs to get out the way so that he can do his thing, man. And then on top of that, he wants to take the Most High's people with him. He wants the Most High's people to hate him as well, man. So, you know, your track record, man, and your trail of wickedness is heavy, man. And that's why I see, you know, barely even see, because it's so much, why the Lord is going to destroy you after 1,000 years of slavery, man. You know, because not only do you hate the Lord, you're trying to make his own people hate him as well, man.
So back in Isaiah. So back in Isaiah chapter 31, verse 2, it says, "Yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. Now the Egyptians are men and not God, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that is hoping shall fall down, and they all shall fall together."
That goes to these two-thirds, okay? Right? All right, and that's aiding and abetting Esau in his agenda. And it's and it goes to the people that trust in this place, right? Okay, we're all gonna be listen, though join hand in hand, the wicked shall not be unputty. Yeah. You know, what's the counsel?
Yeah, also them that shall be found will be thrust through. You know? It says, verse 4, "For thus hath the Lord spoken unto me, like as the lion and the young lion roaring on his prey, when a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself for the noise of them. So shall the Lord of hosts come down and fight for Mount Zion, for the hill thereof." So that's who you should be protesting to. You know, that's who you should be bringing supplication to, man. The Lord is going to bring this place down, man. You know, Egypt is not going to save you. All right? Is everyone out?
This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. "Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahawah, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." You know, you're just a bunch of rebellious children, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, man. You know, you're looking for this your oppressor, man, to get you out of any type of situation that you're in, man. You know, and not looking to your true living power of Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi. You know, but it says that you said that you cover with a covering, man, but not of the Lord's Spirit, man. You know, you into any other kind of philosophy. You're looking for that silver lining. You're looking for prosperity in this place, man, and it's not here, man. You know, here it is. This place is crumbling right before your eyes, man, and you can't see it, man. You know, and your trust in this place is really the crutches of America, man. You know, you're basically the crutches that this place is leaning on, man. You know,
they said that the only reason why, well, one guy is I don't know his status, but anyway, he's somebody that deal with the money. He was speaking on, like he said, the only reason why America ain't fall yet was because of the essential workers. Now, he's not in the truth, so he was, you know, he said, "I want to give a round of applause to the essential workers who keep this economy going right now." Because it's like, I want to say 30 million people or something, 100 kilometers, something like that. 30, yeah, you know.
Yeah, man, no, hey, man. And really, it's Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are keeping this place on running, man. You know, we're every aspect of commerce and business that this place has to do with, man. We're heavily involved with it, man, including essential workers, man. You know, we hold this place together, man. We built this place and we hold it together, man. But you get no account for your labors, man. Right? And it reads on verse 2 that walked to go down into Egypt, and I had not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. And you're trusting in the shadow of Egypt, man. You're trusting in what this man can do for you, man. But their strength is to stand still, man, and not do anything, man. You see? You people are out there and being exploited to the highest level possible, man. You know, to where it's going to ultimately be a life and death situation for yourself, man. You know?
Right. Even as the Apostle Tahar, he says that Jake been in slavery too long. And like when you go into the Malcolm X said he basically made a difference between the field nigga and the house nigga. Now Jake, they basically been here so long that they feel like it's their house. You know, so therefore you have something to protest against. You know, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, say somebody come in and clean your house. I don't like the fact that you put that base there. Well, it's my house. You know, but then since they've been in the house cleaning it so long, they feel like they got to say so.
Right.
And then when we tell you the truth and we tell you that this man is so much against you, it's so far-fetched from your brain to even grasp that because why? Because you can't even fathom that this man would come up against you because you feel like you're protected by certain laws, man. You know? Okay? The gloves are about to come off on this man. You see? The gloves are about to come off and you people can't see it, man. You know? You think you have rights? You think that you that it's wrong and that somebody's gonna blow the whistle on anybody doing any kind of wickedness and you expect a handout, man. Right now, Jake is out there looking for a handout, man. That's basically what they're doing, man. You know?
So Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt. Whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him.
And this word is basically breaking the camel's back, man. Okay? This word is what's crushing this place, man. And you people are trusting in a sinking ship, so to speak, man. You know? Here it is. You're on a Titanic and it's sinking, you know? And you're trying to trying to patch it up and trying to take buckets, trying to pull one out with the buckets, man. Yeah, you know, this place is good, man.
Yeah, can I bring this definition for snare right quick? Something often something deceptively attractive that catches you unawares. America.
Right. And what's that, man? That's the bait on the hook, man. You know? Hence the title, man. Jake sees the bait but not the hook.
Right.
Oh, you got more on that?
Yeah, it was all a snare and delusion.
Right, and this is all delusion, man. Why? Because they feel like they've promised a better day. They promised the silver lining.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
you know, they promised things are gonna get better. You know, that whole prosperity type of slogans, man.
Yeah.
And it's running into the ground, man.
Look at this day. They got these their so-called, you know, their leaders, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King was supposed to what? You know, brought peace. He's supposed to be living off his legacy. You know, everything's supposed to be cool. Ain't nothing changed. They even got worse.
Matter of fact, the Atlanta mayor, Keisha Bottoms, said that we supposed to be in that spirit of Martin Luther King with peace. Ain't no damn peace.
Yo, and that's heavy witchcraft, man. For you to understand, you're gonna talk about this guy Martin Luther King so much, man, and he stood for peace, man. But yet he still made his put to death, man. He was put to death in the name of peace. You see what I'm saying? You know, and that's not even the covenant of the Lord, man. And this man, his dream. Okay, the Lord talks about his dream in the scriptures, man. The Lord wasn't dealing with that, man. You know, and anybody you put your hope on outside Yahawah, Yahawashi, man, it's gonna be too naught, man.
Real quick, just to shut that piece down real quick, is Isaiah 48:22. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. So that's a quick shutdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no peace.
You know, hey, like the brother said, man, you're right now. The whole world is watching America in turmoil right now, man. and they're reveling, they're taking advantage of it, man. Because the brother put up an article, man, about how Russia, China, how all of them are making moves, man. You know, they're trying to take care of things here at home, but then now abroad, man, you're losing your grip abroad, man.
Yep.
See, and they're gonna set themselves in a ring, like the scriptures say, man. Okay, and come up against you people, man. Okay, all right, that's the trump card right there. You see, and right now, shameful spewing is coming on your glory, man. Okay, they're seeing the hypocrisy that's coming out of this place, man. They're seeing the people are coming up in rebellion, man. You know, whether or not it's set up or not, though. But Esau has to actually destroy his place, man, just to even try to keep order, man. Right. Check that out, man.
I got a precept for you, Rock. This is Jeremiah chapter 25. Jeremiah chapter 23 and 25. It says, I have heard what the prophet said that prophesies lies in my name, saying, I have a dream, I have a dream.
And really, that sentiment is really echoing to this day, man. Forget about Martin Luther King. You got people that are basically talking about that prosperity doctrine, man. You know, hold on and better days coming. You know, but listen, the better day that you're looking for is not coming. Okay, the better that you're trying to be on the bottom still, all right, okay, and think that's going to be a better day, all right. That's what you're looking for, man. You're not looking for a better day of Yahawah, Yahawashi, and righteousness, man. You know? Right? The kingdom.
It says, I have heard what the prophet said that prophesies lies in my name, saying, I have a dream, I have a dream. How long shall this be in the heart of the prophets that prophesies lies?
Right, and my thing is like, listen, man, and the jig is up, man. But they still trying to go out there and try to, you know, they got Al-Sham. He was missing in action. They took this man, they took him out of the war chest and dusted him off, man. And told him get out there, man. Tell the people something, man. Yeah. You know, go out there and tap dance, man. You know, and these guys ain't nothing but all these guys, and these Christian pastors are nothing but foremen on the plantation, man. You know, that's all they are.
It says, yea, they are prophets of deceit of their own heart. It says, which think to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams.
Right, because why? Because if people are able to prosper this place, man, that's why the Lord doesn't make a man of the Lord rich, man, because they would tend to forget the Most High, man. You know? So my thing is that if Jacob's always trying to, got this scheme, I got this going, I got that going, you know, they got some moves going, man. And like I said, that's not the spirit of the Lord, man. That's not what the Lord ordered, man.
It says, which to cause my people to forget my name by their dreams, which they tell every man to his neighbor, as their fathers have forgotten my name for Baal.
Right, and that prosperity, man, is something else, man. And this is how greedy Jake is, man, because they'll give to the pastor thinking that they're going to give back sevenfold, man. You know, that's their mindset, man. This is why these so-called pastors live those luxurious lives, man. You know, on top of whatever Esau's giving them, man. But it's just you Jakes alone, the money that you are giving, you think that you're going to get back sevenfold, man.
Hey, let me just finish this. This is powerful. It says, verse 28, the prophet that have a dream, let him tell a dream, and he that have my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the shaft to the wheat, saith the Lord? Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?
Yo, he said, that nigga over there that's dreaming, let him dream. He that's speaking my word faithfully, let him speak. Like,
right.
That's powerful, man. Like, that lets you know, like, yo, all Jake is doing is a song and a dance out here, man. If you're not coming out to what it say, Isaiah 8 and 20, if they speak not according to the law and the testimony of his words, because no light in them, man. The hell with a dream, man. We living in reality through the words in the scriptures of Yahawashi. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, man. Nothing else, man. Nothing what Esau says, not what your favorite politician says, not what any celebrity says, any goddamn body, man. And I seen something on somebody posted something on Twitter with Barack Obama. He posted something and he's like, well, people are asking me and stuff, blah blah blah. What should we do for change? And this girl came underneath the comment and like roasted him. She was like, you had 8 years to do that, and you had 2 black attorney generals, blah 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 blah. He like, and she like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? People see through it, man. People see through it.
Yeah, finish it up. It says, the prophet that have a dream, let him tell a dream. And he that have my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the shaft to the wheat, saith the Lord? Is not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces? Therefore, behold, I am against the prophets, saith the Lord, that steal my words, every one from his neighbor. Behold, I am against the prophets, saith the Lord, that use their tongues and say, he said. Behold, I am against them that prophesy false dreams, saith the Lord, and do tell them, and cause my people to err by their lies and by their likeness. Yet I sent them not, nor commanded them. Therefore they shall not profit this people at all, saith the Lord Yahawah. You know, ultimately Martin Luther King, him to come up there and say, oh, I had a dream, oh, I had a dream. He got that from the scriptures, man. He literally saw that scripture, and you know, I don't want to add it to him and nothing like that, but just looking at it, it's like, because he said that, it was powerful within the moment, the passion when he was speaking, and then he turned around at the end and said, I think I led my people into a burning building. Well, maybe he might have just read the other half to it when he went past the scripture. Maybe he read that scripture, took it, ran with it, and then maybe he just had read the next verse and the next verse.
Hey, the scriptures also say what? Dreams lift up fools. You know what I'm saying? So hey, if that nigga did have a dream, hey, the Most High fooled you. What? The deceived and the deceiver are his, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just bring this out for definition for false dream? A dream of something being false represents some area of your life that you feel is just for show. That's what they do, just for show. It may also reflect possibilities or opportunities that are aware are only spoken about to make you or someone else feel good. So it's just to make them feel good. It ain't for the sake of it. You know what I mean?
Just real quick, that's what the Black Lives Matter, with all these speeches, with this black woman up there speaking. You just want to make, you know, you're saying stuff just to make people feel good instead of really getting to the point and coming back into the truth.
Exactly.
That's why you never win.
This is Malachi chapter 2, verse 17. Ye have wearied the Lord with your words. Yet ye say, wherein have we wearied him? When ye say, everyone that doeth evil is good in the sight of the Lord, and he delighteth in them, but where is the Most High of judgment? So there is, man, like, these people, man, these false pastors is wearying the Lord with their bullshit speeches, man. You know, like Martin Luther King talking about that he had a dream that everybody needs to come together, right? And you think you're doing the Lord's work, but actually you're tiring the Lord, man. That's why I'm saying 2/3 are like smoking the Lord's nose, man. All right? You're not helping that Lord. This is the Lord off. So you read that again, it says, we have wearied the Lord with your words. Yet ye say, wherein have we wearied him? When ye say, everyone that doeth evil is good in the sight of the Lord. So when the scriptures say, enter not into the path of the wicked, all right? The scriptures say, though hand be joined in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, and everyone that is joined unto them shall be thrust through. But you saying that that's a good thing to do that, man. It's a good thing to be hooked up with Esau, Edomites, our enemies, man. Right? But actually, that's wearying the Lord.
This is Ecclesiasticus of Sirach, chapter 34, verse 5. Divination and soothsaying and dreams are vain, and the heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail. If they be not sent from the Most High in thy visitation, set not thy heart upon it. For dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them. That's it.
Yeah, especially the dream that you're looking for rights from Esau. A dream of he actually accepting you, you know, or actually acknowledging you to be on a certain level playing field. There's never going to be that way, man. And this week there was a video out in that I went to, a brother's video he put up. You had Jake, you had Esau bowing down to Jake. Y'all see that? In Missouri. Yeah. And then you got the black woman up there making all that noise. She the one that's making all that noise, man. Yeah. You know why the Edomites saying we forgive them, and God, he said, you gotta watch the video, man. He said,
They were sold.
yeah, he said something like, come down and make it right. He gonna come down and make it right out here.
And the next day somebody got shot.
Yeah,
on the
and
stage.
then, exactly. And then on top of that, those are 2/3, man. You know, these people don't believe in the Lord, and you bowing down to 2/3.
And Jake always has to have this man do something to try to validate your existence, man. This is what your problem is, man. You don't understand who your enemy is, man. This is why you're in the condition that you're in now, man, because you don't understand that you don't think you have enemies, you know, and you don't get it, man. You know?
Yeah, so with that, we hope this segment was edifying. We'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory. Say
Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Qadash.
Everyone in the promise of GreatMillStone. This is the promise like I'm dead. Shalom.
Shalom.